What's up? This is Cairo. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great night. It's Wednesday, hump day. Hope you guys had a good day. Ready to get into some magic tonight. We're not doing ranked. We're not doing anything crazy. We're just testing a new concept. Little brew Rakdos Control in a standard event. Let me run through the deck with you before we get started. 4 Eyetwitch, 3 Shambling Ghast. They needed to cut a 1-drop, so I decided to cut a Shambling Ghast, so we only have 3 of those. Of course, 4 Deadly Disputes, 3 Infernal Grasp for instant speed removal when people fire up Faceless Haven on us. People drop Leer on us on turn 5, they tap out, or Hullbreaker Horror, any of those good nasties. We can kill them immediately. Got a Valky, God of Lies, but we really want to be casting it on Tibalt, Cosmic Imposter, to help us close the game out. 3 Kalain, Reclusive Painter. We don't want 4 because we don't want to get stuck with 2 legendaries in our hand, but this can really ramp us a little bit, make our creatures that we play later bigger. 2 Meathooks for, we want to use this as our early drop, our early board clearing. So say we're playing mono white, they have a couple of, X2s. Maybe they apparition our Kalain, do something like that. Drop a Meathook on turn 3 or 4, get rid of their early game. And then we have Blood on the Snow for later. 1 Shatter Skull Smashing, just for good measure to have it in there if we want to, again, kill a couple of X1s, X2s. Skullport Merchants, sacrifice outlet to draw some cards. Make a treasure. Immersturm Predator. If we can get Immersturm Predator out in turn 4, we have an Eyetwitch or Shambling Ghast left over. We can use that as sacrifice fodder to keep it indestructible. Also, every time we attack, we can exile a target card from our graveyard. Namely, we want to get rid of cards with flashback, like Memory Deluge, things like that. Or if our opponent is on Dimir or Azorius Control, they cast Leer, Disciple of the Drowned. We can get rid of the cards that we don't want them replaying. 1 Orcus, Prince of Undeath. Orcus hasn't seen much love. Orcus has been kind of lonesome lately. Figured we throw him in here. 5/3 Flying Trample. When he enters, you can have each other creature get -X till end of turn and you lose X life. Or we can return X creatures from our graveyard with total mana X or less to the battlefield and they gain haste. So late game, he can come down, return a bunch of our stuff. Maybe like Kalain. Maybe a Goldspan Dragon if we have a ton of treasures. And get in some final damage after we clear the board. Early, if we play Orcus on maybe like turn 5, we can kill all their X2s or whatever. We have a Lolth. Put some spider fodder on the field and also help to pressure the opponent in the later game. And a little bit of card draw there too. 3 Goldspan Dragons. Goldspan's an all-star and almost an auto include in anything red unless you're playing like goblins or something ultra fast. Blood on the Snow, we have 3 of them. Good for clearing the board, bringing back our Lolth or Goldspan or whatever, what have you. Snow-covered lands, except for 4 Blightstep Pathways and 4 Haunted Ridge. We also have 2 Fields of Ruin. That's going to allow us to also save maybe our Infernal Grasps and not use them on Faceless Havens or other power-up man lands that come after us. Want to get rid of our opponent's means of attacking us after we do a board wipe if we're playing aggro. So say we get down to 5-6 health, we wipe the board, they come at us with a Faceless Haven, maybe play a Luminarch Aspirant to pump it up or something. We want to use that to get rid of it. In the sideboard we have just lessons. Environmental Sciences to grab an early land, so we're missing a mountain or a swamp, we'll grab that. Necrotic Fumes to exile a creature or planeswalker from our opponent. Start from scratch, destroying a target artifact that we don't like or 1 damage to any target. Pest Summoning to throw some junk on the field if we're behind a little bit and we need some sack fodder. 2 Mascot Exhibitions and a Confront Past. Our only learn outlet is Eyetwitch, so keep that in mind. Make sure that if you want to go get you're planning on getting a Mascot Exhibition or need one of these lessons, Eyetwitch is the only way you're going to be able to get that. Before we jumped into ranked with it, we're going to do a standard event tonight. See how far we can get. If you like the video, you like the channel, please feel free to subscribe. It helps me bring you more content. And drop a comment below if you have any questions, concerns, likes, dislikes, any of that stuff. So let's get into it without further ado. Thank you for joining me on this journey with Rakdos Control on a Wednesday evening. Cheers. Let's do it. We did a Demir control a few days ago. Ran that in Mythic just with some success. Did a mono white video, so we're just kind of rolling through the colors here. See what's good, what's not. When you're playing control, obviously you want to get paired up against aggro, right? So this deck probably will struggle a little bit against Izzet Epiphany, but it might do well against mono black and other aggro decks. We have a Haunted Ridge, 2 Swamps, 2 Eyetwitches, Shambling Ghast, and Infernal Grasp. Wish we had a little bit of a mid-rangey creature in here, like Immersturm or something, but we'll take our chances, and we'll just roll with it. It's going to be Eyetwitch first. That way, if we want to use them for early damage, we can. Not super ideal, but whatever. We'll get damage where we can, right? Okay, Selesnya. No snow-covered lands. Probably not running Faceless Havens. That's cool. Innkeeper. First creature from the opponent, Innkeeper. Here's a Deadly Dispute. Let's go in with everything. I'm going to go ahead and assume that life gain is some of their strategy since they have a Prosperous Innkeeper. So, not going to do it now, but depending on what we see drop, I might Deadly Dispute this Shambling Ghast and -1 that on their turn. We'll see what drops. I don't know if it's going to be a Righteous Valkyrie type situation or a Hallowed Priest. Okay, let's let that come down. And then in response, let's sack the Ghast and kill it. Get rid of that Priesty. Bye-bye. Unless they Snakeskin Veil, which in case we'll just Infernal Grasp it, I guess, next turn. Depends on what we draw. Hoping we draw like a Goldspan or a Lolth. We'll take an Immersturm too, I guess. That's pretty good. Pretty legit. We attack with Eyetwitches, bring him to 15. Then we go Immersturm. Save our treasure token, and then we're not far away from you cast an enchantment, gain 2 life. Okay, so they have life gain triggers, but they don't have any payoffs, so that should be okay. Okay, Immersturm Predator, attack for 2 in the air. That's our plan, and then we're not too far off from Tibalt. So, go in for 2. Predator. They don't have 2 white. We gotta check and make sure they don't drop a Voice of the Blessed on us real quick. That's why we want to keep this Infernal Grasp up as long as possible. Here's a Steadfast Paladin. Gain a life. We're at 5. We'll be at 6 total mana, including treasure, next turn. So we might, if we get lucky, be able to Tibalt 2 turns from now. Another Image Sturm. That's actually perfect. So let's go. Let's go in with everything. Keep the pressure on. Hollow Priest, go bye-bye. He's 6. We'll drop another Predator and we'll keep 2 up for Grasp. Hopefully we won't have to use it so we can Tibalt next turn maybe, but who knows. Meathook would be sick. Exile. Okay. Thinking that's all they're gonna do. Haunted Ridge. Yep, that'll do it. From Tibalt.
Beg. It won't help, but it amuses me.
I guess we could use gaining some life with that Paladin. Yeah, we like that.
Mine.
Okay, let's go in with Predator. We'll keep the Eyetwitches back to block. Next turn we can exile off of their library and ours with Tibalt. We can cast that Steadfast Paladin and we can keep an Infernal Grasp up. It's looking pretty awesome, guys. Not to say the deck is awesome, but our situation is. First game. I have my doubts about Rakdos, namely that we don't have any crazy bombs, per se. We have Tibalt, we have Orcus and Goldspan and stuff, but we don't have anything like a Hullbreaker Horror. So we have to really be efficient in our plays. Fortifying Drought, gain 2 life, plus X, okay. 6-8. Seems scary. Oh, grab Mascot. Exile, please. Got Plains to play and a Lolth.
I will get what I want.
Still got our Infernal Grasp up in case anything problematic happens. Gain 2 life. Exile target creature with mana value 3 or less. So that's going to be either the Eyetwitch or the Spider. Let's sack it. Get some payoff here.
Aren't I the generous one?
I don't know, Mascot. Huge Dawnheart Geist again. I mean, yeah, I guess they attack here, because there's no real reason not to. Going at Lolth, alright. Spider.
Aren't I generous?
Okay. First off, let's exile cards.
Surely.
Okay. Didn't even use Lolth, guys. Misplay. Too confident. That's a bad habit to get into, honestly. Shame on me. Okay, got the win on first game. Sorry, excuse me. 2 lands, but we do have a deadly dispute we can do on turn 2. In that case, we'll play Shambling Ghast first to make sure that we either kill their X1 creature, like maybe Thalia or something like that, when we need to, or we'll just grab the treasure and hope we draw a land for Immersturm. Seems fine. Little risky. Little bit risky. Ooh. We want Immersturm Predator on turn 4. So let's not play the Eyetwitch. I'm sorry, on turn 3. We want it next turn. Let's not play the Eyetwitch in favor of we're deadly disputing this Shambling Ghast this turn, no matter what. That way we get Immersturm out. Start going to town. Guy, evening. What's up? How's it going, my friend? You reminded me of that Vine, or that meme, where the dude slides down the ice and he goes, "Good evening." Rakdos Control. So we have to watch for Edgar Charmed Groom. Possible wedding invitation. Wedding announcement. Doomscar. Things like that. You're chilling tonight. How about you? Same deal, man. I'm just chilling. Just doing the standard event. Didn't feel like playing ranked tonight. I was like, I'm making new decks, so I like testing them in standard events before I hit ranked generally, unless I'm like really confident. Professor, what is the lesson? Oh, they looted. Okay. Let's do this. Treasure. Okay, let's go Immersturm. Let's go Eyetwitch for something to sack. Stinger. I guess they're gonna sack Ghast. If they target our Eyetwitch, we just sack it to Immersturm. I doubt it though. They'll probably make a treasure. They do target the Eyetwitch. Alright, we sack that to Immersturm Predator. What do we want? We're not gold spanning next turn. So do we want more sack fodder for Immersturm Predator? Do we want to make sure we hit that land drop? Probably make sure we hit the land drop. Sorry, guy. I did get to take them into play queue and then wonder why they don't perform the same in ranked. Oh, man. Story of my life, too. I hear you. Loud and clear. Alright, let's go. 2 red. Sciences. Grab a swamp. Yeah. I think we attack here. Make it a 5/5. Get it out of Meathook range. Hold up an Infernal Grasp for any big thing that they might play. They have 3 mana. Goldspan we can come down next turn with. We'll hit for 9. So we may grasp that. No. Let's go Goldspan. In. Yeah. Let's grasp this. We have an opportunity to deal 10 damage here. Let's get it out of the way. Lolth. Okay. Well, they'll only have 1 reach creature. So I think we win. Because we'll grasp the other creature and then that'll be over. Right? Ba-boom.
A gift.
Yes, 2-0. Like it. I don't care what we play, I'll take it. That's why I find like standard events are pretty good testing because you get some meta decks sprinkled in there, but you also get like weird things. So your opportunity to test it in a somewhat more serious, not serious, but a more serious thing than the play queue, where people don't just like auto concede on you all the time. People actually want to finish the games in a standard event, usually. Okay. 2 lands worked out for us last time. So we go Swamp, Eyetwitch. They put their second land down. If they don't play, they're not aggro or anything. We can throw down Kalain, have treasure. Then sack the Eyetwitch next turn. For Deadly Dispute, have a Goldspan on like maybe turn 4 that comes out of the 5/5. That's the best case scenario for us, I think. So I did see some jank in the first couple matches for the events. It's because they paid to be there. Makes sense. Yeah. Even if it's a little bit, like it's 500 gold, at least that's enough to have a little bit of skin in the game. Where like, you don't want to just pay 500 gold and just concede everything, right? You want to try. You want to finish the games. So I like that. I like that there's that option in Arena to have just a little bit of skin in the game, so like you do take it seriously. You know, maybe you are just having fun casually playing jank, but you are still wanting to finish. Although I don't know about this opponent. We'll keep this 2-lander. I mean, we're gonna try. We'll try it out. So if we do draw a land, we'll go Eyetwitch, Kalain, Skullport, and then we'll have 2 treasures on turn 3 to play Goldspan as a 6/6. That's with no disruption. We'll see if that happens or not, or if we even play. Our opponent's not wanting to play. After I spent all that time saying, like, you know, these people in standard events really want to play the games. And then, turns out not to be the case, I guess. Well, Psy Guy, I'm glad that you're having a good night. I'm just chilling out. It's the middle of the week. If you guys are having a hard week, remember, we're almost to Friday. You know? Psy Guy, you ever play paper Magic or just into digital? I play paper too. Alright. I don't play any competitive paper. And it can be a lot of fun. It's pretty cool. Alright, 3 lands, Eyetwitch turn 1, Kalain turn 2. Deadly Dispute the Twitch 3. Massacre? Yeah. Seems good. Yes, I have played paper. I have discovered that as I get older, I have more responsibilities and less free time. So Arena is a great thing for me to be able to play Magic a lot more frequently. Let's start out on the mountain. Well, let's attack first. Yeah, mountain, Kalain. We'll Deadly Dispute this Eyetwitch. Hopefully we'll draw like an Immersturm or something. We'll cast that out. They're eyeing Kalain. They want to get rid of Kalain. Past that. Then if they have a couple of like 1/1 2/2s, then we'll Meathook after that. Interesting. That's fine. We'll take the 1. We'll take the 1. I'm not sure if that was a bluff or if they had something. Here's an Immersturm, speaking of. Now the real question is, do we play this now? And then, I guess we do, because if they do like Brutal Cathar on it or something, we'll just Meathook. And should be okay. Attack first. See if they have like a combat trick. They want to use it now. Okay. I know I'm sacking Kalain, but just hear me out on this. Having the treasure available is going to prove useful for us when they start throwing out a bunch of little white creatures. I think it's going to pay off in the end, you guys. We want to let them commit to the board a little bit more. Priest is fine. That'll be a 2/2. We don't want them to get too big, get out of Meathook range. But this is good. They're committing to the board. We like this. Alright. So what we do now? We sack the Twitch to the Immersturm Predator, making it a 4/4. Right? You guys feeling me on this? Grab a mascot. We attack. It becomes a 5/5. Then we Meathook for 4. Kill all their stuff. See where I'm going with it? If my math is correct. Then they're left with 2 cards in hand, and then they have no creatures. Should be pretty beautiful. Hopefully they don't block with Kite Sail, but they probably will. Yeah. Kalain. Don't block. Just let it go, because you're going to hit back, right? Oh, yes. Yeah, they could save their... Well, they can't, actually. Because indestructibility doesn't protect from that. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Next turn, a Mascot Exhibition. Love it when a plan comes together, like, just clean. Clean like that. What's this? McKindy... Oh, they have McKindy Stampede. Pacifism and a Team Pennant. Equip for 3. Equip token 1. Okay, well, let's, do this. And since the Immersturm is, like, dead anyway, we'll just... I don't think we have a way to remove that Pacifism, so we'll just sack it to Deadly Dispute. Draw some cards. 2/2 Flying Vigilance Trample. You got it. Grasp. Like to see that. Alright. In. We'll do it now, because there might be something we want to play. On this turn. Keep Infernal Grasp mana up, in case they play anything crazy. Nothing crazy. They go to 7. Okay, let's finish it. Four and 0. The last game doesn't really count because the opponent just conceded. Eyetwitch and Kalain gives us on turn 3 4 mana, but we don't really have anywhere to go from there. Hopefully we draw an Immersturm or something like that. We'll count on the deck. Give us what we need. Pathway, Eyetwitch. Oh boy. Izzet. The arch enemy of this deck. I forgot to play Kalain. How stupid am I? Everybody just leaves the channel right now that's watching. They're like, this guy's an idiot. Alright. I don't think it's gonna matter. Let's go in. Exiled so we don't get the payoff. Smart. We're kind of out of gas. We can sack that treasure token for Deadly Dispute, but we're drawing some lands here, so let's go in for one. Field of Ruin. Run out of gas a little bit. Alright, so we're going to sack this treasure token now in case, so that way they can't counter it because I don't have any mana. Do this. Draw a couple cards. One drop in the land. Not so good. It's the thing you don't want to do against Izzet playing like a bad matchup is also draw lands. Just all lands. Alright. Well, let's get our snow lands down. So when we blood on the snow, we can bring Kalain back, I guess, when she dies. Or she dies. No, just... Alright. It's Kalain and the Ghast. Gonna beat down our opponent. Tegan in the chat, what's up, my man? We're 4-0 right now. Not looking great, though. Drawing lands against Izzet. Letting them foretell all their nasty. There's a Lolth, that's something, right? Let's attack first. See if they have a counter for that. Can't be a Jwari disruption, has to be a Thought Coming or Negate. Or Disdainful Stroke. How many snowlands do we have? One. Yeah, we have 2 in hand, but to bring back Lolth, we'll have to have 5. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Okay, there's a Goldspan. What do we think the chances they counter Goldspan? Probably like 80%, right? But the thing is, we don't have another option. Because if we just sit here, we're going to lose. So let's do it. Yeah, let's pay with treasure. Disdainful Stroke. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll hit him for 2. Six mana available. Yep, 6 mana available for the opponent. There's a Hall of Storm Giants, so we're going to target that with our Field of Ruin. Get that red out of here. I guess we do it now. Yep. We'll grab another snow land. When we blood on the snow, we'll be able to bring back maybe a Goldspan or a Lolth. Get enough snow lands out there. We'll grab a swamp. There's an Infernal Grasp. It's not going to help us against Epiphany, but it will help us against the Hullbreaker. 5 mana available for the opponent. Let's go in. That's it. Opponent's at 11, thinking about something, probably a Memory Deluge. Deluge. At the end of turn, or the red one. Or that, yeah. Okay, they're eyeing their Foretold card. That means... What is it? Is it an Epiphany? Maybe, maybe not. Let's go... Yeah. Resolves. Iteration for... Divide by 0. Cinderclasm. Treasure. Okay, that's gone. Taking the deck is bloody annoying. Key in some damn time warps. That's right. Well, we couldn't put any pressure on early is the problem. Because in this matchup, we are definitely the beatdown, right? So here's our option. Blood on the Snow, nothing. Try to bring back Goldspan or Lolth. I would rather... We're still at 20 life. I would rather them go off with their Epiphany and then we try to do it then. Because if they counter it now, we're just dead. We're just dead in the water. Hoping they make it like a miscalculation or something. Iteration to behold. Okay, they're setting up. Think they're ready, you guys. Seagate Restoration. Now I think they're ready. Shatter Skull. They definitely have a counterspell in their hand now, yeah? We need to do this. We need the land. Probably didn't need to land, but whatever. Alright, go ahead, opponent. They have 20 cards left. I mean, they could... They should be able to get it done, right? Because they should be able to just unload all of their iterations into Epiphany's turn over and over and over and over again. Here it comes! Ah. Yep. 6 left. Boom. Six Borbs. What else? Birds aren't real. Hullbreaker, you savage. You did it with mana left up too. I was hoping you'd tap out to cast that lobster monster. Yeah, you got it. Ka-chow. All red mana. Nope, can't do that. This sucks too. Hopefully we draw a 1-drop Eyetwitch or Shambling Ghast so we can dispute it. Put back Orcus because he's really expensive for having 2 lands. Allenbach, here we go. Our opponent doesn't know it, but we really have to take the treasure off of our Ghast. We can't do the -1/-1. There's a Haunted Ridge, okay. Let's do this on black. Because we have a Haunted Ridge and we need double black for Meathook. Let's chill. Voice, yep. That's going to be a 3/3. They don't attack, alright. Dispute. 2 treasures. Treasure. Treasure. Ridge. Go time. Not gonna work. Tempted to throw out Immersturm, but don't want to get it exiled without a board wipe to back it up. So I think the best play next turn will be Eyetwitch and then Deadly Dispute, draw a couple cards, make a treasure. Alright, Aura's gonna bring back Voice of the Blessed when it dies. So, go Haunted Ridge. Eyetwitch. We'll block with this, sack it with Deadly Dispute, then we'll probably grab... If we can draw another creature, we'll grab Necrotic Fumes so we can get this exiled. So it doesn't bring back any other clerics. It's kind of asking a lot though, because we need another creature. Here's a Valkyrie. Set up the block. Dispute. Four. We're gonna have 5, 6. We're gonna have 6 mana available to us total next turn. Let's draw Necrotic Fumes in case we draw a creature. Both probably work. Stall out the board for a turn or two. Maybe we'll kill Righteous Valkyrie with both of the spiders. Yeah, I think that works.
Darkness will we will slay our enemies.
We want to get... The main goal here, guys, look, is we want to get Aura exiled. And we can do pretty much whatever with... So... Aura's gonna die. Gonna bring back Voice of the Blessed to the field. Gain them 2 life from its toughness for Valkyrie. Then I guess we don't have to worry about Aura anymore. We can probably just Infernal Grasp the Valkyrie. I guess that's fine. Terry in the chat, what's up? Late to the party, how's it going so far? 4-1, my friend. Hoping to make it 5-1. Good to see ya. Alright. Meat hooking. Here comes Voice. 24. 3-3. Okay. Spiders.
I'm sure you'll miss me. My power is for annihilation.
Fumes. Here. Sack. Predator. In. They're in top deck mode, and we are not. So that's cool. You gain life for the first time. Create a 1/1 cat creature token. 3. Another cleric gains life linked to cleric, cleric, cleric. Okay. Creating a 1/1 by doing that. Voice becomes a 5/4. I hope they attack with it. That would be fantastic. No, they do not. Okay. Grasp. 6 mana available. Yeah, Grasp. Yeah, let's get rid of Voice of the Blessed, because they could play another Aura and bring that back. Let's just exile that right out. Get that the hell out of there. They go to 21. We have Infernal Grasp mana up. If we don't want to use it, we do have Tibalt mana up next turn. Making 1/1 cats all day long. You know, we might Tibalt exile that Attended Healer, and we might play it, because I like that. That pairs well with Meathook. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Tibalt.
I am Volky, god of... Oh, my cover's blown. Oh, trust me, you won't miss it.
Yep, and we protect Tibalt. There's another Voice. What a pain in the ass. Infernal Grasp for that. You know, I'm something of a cat maker myself. Blood on the snow. I like it. Valkyrie Harbinger. Flying lifelink 4/5. When you gain 4 life this turn, create a 4/4 angel. Okay. Well, we're exiling that and we're going to play that. I like it. Let's sack this little cat and draw a card. Yes. Goodbye.
And away you go.
Ours. In. Get rid of aura. Got it. Pulled out the win. Tibalt doing some strong work for us. Tibalt got us this little cat lady, which is cool because that works with Meathook, makes little 1/1s, and then you can sack them with Merchant to draw cards. And then we also got this bomb. That was cool. It worked great there against life gain. Alrighty, Shatter Skull, an Orcus and Goldspan and Immersturm. Oh my. Mulligan. This looks better. If we draw land, we could possibly be Lolth on turn 4. Put the Goldspan away. Neverwinter Dryad. Okay, Ghast first. Assume that they're going to want to Fading Hope this at some point. Here's where they sack their Dryad. We're just not going to go in because they're going to do it for sure. Grab a forest. Ramp count 1 for the opponent. Ramp count 2. So what can we expect? Coma? This is going to be a quick game, you guys. Really quick. They've got 2 extra lands. They're on 6 right now. Another Cultivator. They just need to have their bomb. So whether that's Hullbreaker, Horror, Homa, Treasure. Counterspell, but that's our play.
Envy the strong, for I will cull the weak.
That's our play, and we're sticking to it. Sometimes you just gotta play the cards that are in your hand. Not Bold Slumber Mound. I think we can let both die. Or should we? They're on 8 mana. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just let Lolth die.
A pity our time is
There's a Blood on the Snow to bring Lolth back here soon. Soonish. Go in with 1. They're on Waking the Trolls. What a ramp into Waking the Trolls. Bravo. Put a land in. So, we save our blood on the snow for when they get troll tokens. Let's take 3. We'll block here and we'll dispute. Yeah, let's make some pests. Snowlands first. They have Teachings of the Archaics. That was a smart pull. What kind of lands are in the graveyard? Haunted Ridge, that's what they're going to grab. So we'll make... Actually, we'll go Immersturm first. Say go. Gonna be a tough one. Teachings. Draw 3 cards. Here comes the trolls. If they have another Epiphany, that's going to be disgusting. If they don't, we might be able to blood on the snow them. Okay, return 2 target creatures up to their opponent's hands. That would be Immersturm and the spider. Scry 2, draw 2, create a big illusion. Okay. Well. We'll block. Here. We'll take 5. Wish we had another Snowland so we could bring Lolth back, but we cannot. So what are we bringing back? Eyetwitch. On black. Counter? Could they fit counter spells in this deck? They seem to be just ramp and trolls, right? I don't know if they have room. I mean, if they do, we're dead. Yeah. Alright. Good game. Waking the Trolls for the win. Well, we have a Meathook, so if we're playing against Aggro, it's looking pretty decent, but we're off to a little bit of a slow start. Not looking like Aggro. Thanks for the subscribe. Really appreciate it. Swamp. Eyetwitch. Somebody on mono blue? Yep, thank you very much for the subscribe. If you guys feel like it, that is always an option that's available. If you want to see new uploads or check out the next time that I go live, I appreciate you guys. Well, let's play this on red. Go in. Let's play our Ghast. We're playing mono blue. Maybe it's just an Izzet deck that doesn't have any mountains. Rather have this counter than the Goldspan, so we'll play this now. Okay. Okay, there's a mountain. Go in here. Memory Deluge. They looked at Kalain for a second. Does that mean they're gonna Fading Hope it or divide it by 0? Prismari Command. Alright. 5 mana available. Hopefully they take a proactive play here. We do only have 2 cards in hand. Maybe will allow us to get our Goldspan out. Because they want to get their Epiphanies foretold at some point, right? So that might be a turn to do it. Right now. Okay, well let's launch it out. Countered it, but they wasted a treasure token. They're still on 4 lands. Here's an egg. We only have 4 snow-covered lands, which sucks, because we want to get back Goldspan. We could get back an Immersturm. Let's go in. That might be a good thing, because they get to exile the one that we have out of our hand, but we get to draw a card, and we need a creature. We don't need that creature. We're told what I assume to be an Epiphany. Back. Kalain. Yeah, we'll end it there. They can't. I don't think they're going to be able to do much on the end of their turn anyway, so we won't dispute it. We'll wait. And then we need to stop attacking with the Eyetwitch, because Alrund's Epiphanies may be coming. We need blockers in the air. It'll turn too late. Okay. Coming in for 4. 16. Burn down the house. 2 to my face. Devils. Alright. Blocking with Kalain and... I'm disputing Kalain. We're gonna grasp this out right now. Now, we're going to go in for 2. We're gonna Eyetwitch. And we're gonna Meathook for 1. We're going to grab a Mascot Exhibition and a Mascot Exhibition. And we're going to cast that bad mother. And we're going to tell them to go. Do their worst. Okay, we're just going to go in with everything. Got him. Through the Epiphanies. Got him with Rakdos. Opponent goes first. We do have 2 lands. That is true. One of them comes in tapped. That means we can Shambling Ghast turn 1, but we cannot Deadly Dispute turn 2. We have to play another Ghast, as it stands right now. But we do have the opportunity to make a lot of treasures. Yeah. Seems hard. Seems like a tough hand. Let's keep it. Larian Spirit. That's going to be a problem, sort of. We need a Meathook Massacre at some point, so let's grab... Just put down another swamp. We won't go in. Tegan, get you a gold top water. I'm gonna get a gold top water after this. Be refreshing. Apparition. You dirty dog. No, come on. No. Alright, give me a Meathook. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Ridge. I don't think we Meathook yet, though, is the thing. I think we let them play a couple things out. Because I don't think that they're... I think their whole game plan, if they're running Clarion Spirit, their whole game plan is to go super wide. So I think what we do is we play Merchant. Make another treasure, and then just say go. Powered up the Haven. Interesting, they didn't play anything else. I think they're maybe scared to play anything else. Okay, we'll give up the Merchant then. No Field of Ruin for us. No instant speed removal for us, which is a problem. If we wipe the board, we know Haven can come in. So let's do this first. Play this on red. Black. Black. Red. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. For 2. And willing to use 1 treasure to bring in an Eyetwitch. And the rest of the treasure we're saving. Just as a blocker. Make sure that they have to rebuild their board and not just repeatedly come in with Haven. Okay. Bridge. Only one snow-covered land for us right now. Okay. Big lifelink creature. Let's go Predator. Hang back. I wouldn't be surprised to see him fire up Haven here, because that'll be huge. We'll see what happens. Hopeful initiate. In comes Haven. Alright. We're gonna ambush him, guys. In with the Haven only. Okay. Block. Attack. Predator goes to 4/4. Grasp. Haven dies. Hanging back, waiting to draw our bombs. We're not feeling super threatened right now. Okay, I wish we could have played that game out, because it would be interesting to know what happened. But we did get the concede from the opponent, which gives us our 7th win in the standard event for Rakdos Control. Like seeing it, 7-2. Obviously wish we could have just swept 7-0, but 7 wins is not something that you can complain about. Let's look at the deck before we end the video. I appreciate you guys hanging out. If you want to like and subscribe to the channel, I really appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up button. Helps me out a lot. You're not required to. I won't be mad at you if you don't. What do we want to change, if anything? We didn't get to use Orcus at all, which I was a little bit... Like, I wanted to use Orcus, because Orcus didn't get any love. He hasn't gotten any love for a couple months, and we wanted to give him some love, but we didn't find him. I think we found him one game, but we had to put him back on a mulligan. Tibalt is cool. Valky, I don't like Valky generally. There's so much removal in the format and so much interaction that Valky is just a waste of a turn 2. He just dies, they get their creature back. But Tibalt is an absolute house. Turn 7. Kalain was pretty decent. We didn't get a lot of payoff with the treasure in terms of putting counters on our creatures, but we did get... Kalain got us out of a few tight spots where we didn't have land. Meathook, absolute monster. Predator's pretty good at sticking around on the board. We've known this. I mean, it's an include in Rakdos usually, but it's actually still very good. Only thing that it's not good against would be like the typical meta mono white build right now, because there's so much exile. So Brutal Cathar, Skyclave Apparition, they'll take your Immerstorm Predators out. We did get it pacifismed one game, which we were able to just use Deadly Dispute on it, so it's not a big deal. Lolth, I could deal with having 2 Lolths. I like Lolth a lot. But 1 is fine. I don't think we need any more blood on the snow. What I didn't do in here is put any Hive of the Eye Tyrants in. Might use 1. Could use 1. Field of Ruin I think is good at 2. But if you guys are building this, there'll be a deck list down below. Pretty fun. Mixes some of the cool things about mono black with some cool red cards, like having some really aggressive cards like Goldspan that you don't have in mono black control. So yeah, I'll be sharing on EtherHub the deck list. So if you guys want to check that out, you'll be able to import it right into your Arena client. As always, I appreciate you hanging out. Like I said, it is Wednesday midweek, so hang in there a couple more days till you get to Friday. Going to be doing some more videos. Definitely one on Friday, maybe one tomorrow, and doing some this weekend. So if you subscribe to the channel, you get notifications on those, and some of those will be live. So if you guys want to chat, hang out again, I will be here making videos. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a great evening.